feel the
Hey everybody, this is Coop, and this is the Woo by Coop. This is going to be my first Worldly Wednesday video that's going to get posted. Every time Wednesday has come along, all the other weeks, something happened, or I just didn't follow through, and that is all changing, so expect many more to come. On that note, every time I do get ready to research or decide that I want to post a video, I always feel a little conflicted because I don't want to make it a Donald Trump bash, or just constantly going on and on about what he's doing or what he did or what he's about to do or something like that. Everything he does already gets so much coverage, and it's really distracting because it takes away from actual things that are actually going on. So this by no means will be surrounded or centered around him. Because it's so much more going on. I plan to expand on everything else besides what our President of the United States is doing. With that being said, United Airlines had an incident this past Sunday where they dragged a passenger off of the plane bleeding and screaming because he wouldn't give up his seat to accommodate crew members that were supposed to be on this flight. I am completely baffled by this whole thing because why not ask another passenger? Why overbook your flight like this? Why not hold those seats? Why not reserve those seats for the people you already know are going to be there, who have to be there? Why not have crew member seats already set aside for them? That's I don't understand. Getting physical and violent with your customers, with anybody, is the last resort, and it makes no sense to me. That following Monday, all of the videos from the other passengers recorded on their cell phone and stuff like that were released. They went viral, and later on that day, I believe, or early Tuesday morning, the CEO of United Airlines, Oscar Muniz, I think that's how you pronounce his last name, he released an apology. The apology wasn't what you would think an apology would be in this situation. It was more like, I'm sorry that our passengers didn't listen to us. I'm sorry that you guys don't understand the rules. Something along that lines. It wasn't, a real apology. Then he went on to later that day as well send out a letter to all of his employees and call the passenger, whose name is David Dale, to call the passenger belligerent and disruptive. This man, the passenger, David, he is a 69-year-old doctor out of Kentucky, Louisville, Kentucky. He did not pay for that ticket. He did not show up at the airport, which is O'Hare International Airport in Chicago. He did not show up at the airport and expected his day to go anything like that. That's crazy. So after he took a lot of heat for the released apology and all of that, and he released another apology the next day to say that I really am sorry, guys. I take full responsibility. We as a company take full responsibility for our actions, for the whole situation. And he also said that by April 30th, he plans on releasing a full review of the incident because it's not only under investigation by his company, but also by the Department of Transportation. The United Airlines, their stock dropped 4%. They lost like $1 million or $1 billion like a day and a half later. The videos went viral Monday morning. By Tuesday morning, the stock had decreased already. So it's really unfortunate. It's really unfortunate. United Airlines, from our research, it said that they have been trying to fight to have the best customer service. They was ranked really low on customer service and stuff like that for like several years, and they've been trying to fight. And this situation is not going to help them get where they need to be. They said they're going to revise a lot of their rules and stuff like that. It's really unfortunate for this man. It's really unfortunate for the company. I mean, they could have handled it better, but it's an unfortunate event all around. So, you know, that is what it is, and I will be revisiting this situation on or after the 30th to see what the full report was, see exactly what the issue was, because I don't understand why it went down like that. The link in the description if you want to see that video that went viral, it will be in the description box below. So the aftermath of the bombing in Syria, a lot of pictures are going around to show the area that was bombed in Syria and just, you know, all of the damages and stuff like that. If you don't know what exactly happened, Donald Trump, the president of the United States, sent 59 Tomahawk missiles into a government-controlled air base in central Syria last Thursday. Yeah, last Thursday. Now, the Tuesday before that, Syria bombed this area with toxic gas and killed about 80 people, which is why Donald Trump said he did this. He said in an interview that he sent these missiles in to deter them from using gas as a poison, you know, to let him know that that's not okay. You are the president. We know you have missiles. We know you have nuclear weapons. We know that you can do stuff like this. Why would that be the first thing you decide to do? Like I said, Syria did that on a Tuesday. By that Thursday night, missiles were going off. Donald Trump did an interview where he made so light of the situation. He was talking to the interviewer and he was saying how he was having dinner and he was watching the missiles go off as he was eating this beautiful chocolate cake. He was like, it's so impressive that they all landed. None of them missed. They all went exactly where they were supposed to go, from 100-yard radius or 100,000-yard radius, whatever. That's what you call abusing your power. That's what you call that. One Tomahawk missile, from my research, because I couldn't get like an exact answer, is either like between $500,000 and $1 million. You sent almost $60 million over to this country to bomb them for what? That was the only thing that you could do. That was. I'm not gonna say anything else about it. You know, let's just pray that whatever Syria is planning against us, whatever they do, because I did also read that Syria, they haven't made a definite plan, but they did ask the UN to sit down and have an immediate meeting, like, you know, to talk about what the next step should be, because they're not happy. So I don't know what the next step is. I don't know what they're planning, and I'm pretty sure the UN is pissed because Donald Trump, he didn't confirm this with them. He didn't confirm this with Congress. This was not approved. He did this almost on his own. So it just pray for America, because I don't know what Syria is planning to do. I don't know what. Just pray. Okay, and for the final story that I have for you guys, Don Cheadle versus Joe Walsh. They had a little Twitter riff. Twitter is being so popular. It's where everybody is, all of the politicians, everybody. That's where you keep seeing so much stuff going on. All of the arguments, all of the like media outlets between celebrities and stuff like that, and public figures. It's a lot of it, a lot more than I'm used to, is happening through Twitter. So, but yeah, Joe responded to a tweet that Angela Rye made. I don't know exactly what Angela said, but Joe's response was, we held Barack Obama to a lower standard because he was black. That triggered Don Cheadle, and he responded and said, and corrected a grammatical error that he had and called him a douchebag. So that was like the base of the argument. Then they go on, and Joe Walsh says Barack Obama had no experience. People just, the media protected him. Nobody wanted to make him look bad because he was black. We were just happy to have a black president. Don Cheadle says, who is the we? Who is the we? What media are you talking about? Because the argument not only was everything that he did, but if you're using his race as your argument, there was a point in time when people said this man wasn't black enough. What exactly are you saying? Everything that he did, people complained about it. He caught so much flack for that. He caught a lot. Even now, with everything that our current president is doing, people are still more appreciative of that than they were of Barack Obama, or everything that he has to go through. They say, oh, Barack Obama did that. That's why he has to go through this. Obamacare, a perfectly functioning health care system, they want it gone. Not because it may be actually bad, but because Obama did it, and they feel like he ran the country into a hole. I'm not gonna say too much on the actual politics of the whole thing, because it's unfair to be biased or something like that when I only have so much of the story. I don't know the full picture. I don't have all the information that I need to formulate the best response. So I'm not going to say a whole lot of stuff. What I do know is saying that we held him to a lower standard is ridiculous. Saying that we held him to a lower standard because he's black is insane. It's what I don't know, y'all. In the comments below, you guys can tell me when is the last flight you took. And this is back to the United Airlines story. Tell me when is the last flight you took, and who did you fly with? I've only been on a plane once, and I think I flew with United. I made it there and back safely. But on that note, y'all, I will see y'all next week. And stay tuned in. Follow me on Twitter. Follow me on Instagram. All of that is down in the description box. Hit me up, y'all. Keep it real. Okay?